Okay, we're going to go ahead and start in mountain pose. I'd like you to have your hands at your heart, actively pressing your hands together. You have a softness in your knees. And we're just going to breathe for the moment. In and out through your nose. We're going to sweep the hands down and around and go up. Find an exhale and bring them back to your heart. Again, you inhale as you sweep and you have a pausing breath as it goes to the top, and exhale as you come to your heart. A few more times. Do this with your own breath. At your own breath's pace. And try not to hit the chair if you've got it nearby. One more. All right, we're going to turn and face the chair for this first one. And you need to be able to have your hands on the chair because you're going to bring your knee up and grab a hold of that ankle. And we're going to be here for 5 full breaths. This is 2. And I do believe that was 5. And you're going to slowly release. And you're kind of going to do a little march. I'm also going to show how this looks on the wall. So I'll move the chair over. When you face the wall, your hands, they're not up here at shoulder height. So you're not pushing the wall away. They're just maybe a little bit lower. Again, you raise that knee up first to grab a hold of that ankle. If you're feeling brave, we'll try a little bravery on the next go around. All right, release that foot. Take a moment, step side to side, do a little toe tap. And we're going to do this one more time. And we're going to try to be a little bit brave. I'll try the next side with the chair. So I'm going to go to the wall. And we're going to go to the first foot that we brought up. We're going to bring it up. Grab that ankle. And I want you to come onto your fingertips on the wall. And if you can, release your hand from the wall and take it up by your ear. If you can't, if your balance is just wonky today, just come up onto your fingertips on the wall. Going from palm to fingertips is a challenge too. But you take whatever challenge you want. And when you're ready to release, go ahead and place your hand on that wall and slowly release that leg. All right, we're going to get that on the other side, and I'm going to demonstrate with the chair once again. This one may not be as I may not be as steady with this one. Again, you bring the knee up first, so you can slide your hand down your shin. Woo! Yeah, this one's a little bit wonky, but again, this is I'm standing on the ankle that I twisted a few weeks ago. Again, you can be fingertips on the chair. And you're actively pushing that foot into your palm. Again, you take whichever balance you want. This is a little bit of an early challenge. But this is a great stretch on your quads. All right, we're going to release. And we're actually going to sit in the chair, because now we're going to work on the hamstrings. And I'm just sitting sideways a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. You can surely face me or sit in your chair however you like. You're going to scoot up to the edge. You're going to take one leg out, and that heel is the only thing that's going to touch the floor. Your toes are pointing towards the ceiling. Now this right here might be just enough. You don't have to go any further. However, for those of you that really aren't feeling a stretch in the leg, you take a breath in, and on your exhale, lean over the bent leg. You still keep this leg nice and straight. And just breathe in and out through your nose. Slowly and gently come back upright. And we're going to switch and get that on the other side. So now you've got the other leg nice and straight. Your heel is on the floor and your foot is flexed up. For some of you, that might be just enough. But for those of you that need a little more, we'll take a breath in. And on the exhale, come forward only as far as you comfortably can, okay? Because this is a really big stretch along the back of that leg. It even leads up into your low back. So you only go as far as is comfortable for you. Slowly and gently come back up. And we're going to come to standing. So we're going to move the chair out of the way. Now I am going to leave it up here in front to where I can grab a hold of it. But now is the time to get a hold of your block if you have one. If you don't have one, a paint can will work, or again, the chair will work. And we're going to take a wide-legged stance right here, okay? And we're going to work on triangle. So you're going to turn one of your feet to point out. The other one is not necessarily parallel with that back mat, but maybe turned in a little bit at 45. You're going to take your arms out and have your block in the hand of the foot that's pointing away. You're going to take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're just going to lean over. On your inhale, you're going to come up. Now, if having the block in your hand is too much, go ahead and place it somewhere else. But we're just going to warm up for triangle. So inhale, you're upright. Exhale, leaning over to that extended leg. Come back up. On the inhale, exhale, go back over. That's 3. This is 4. And 5. And we'll do 3 more. And you may hear some snap, crackles, and pops. 1 more after this. On this last one, you're going to stretch over. And you're going to drop your hand wherever it lands on your leg. Continue to breathe here. On your next natural inhale, we're going to come up. So just come up. Bend that knee that's pointing away. We're just giving it a break. Turn your palms face up. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale them down. We're going to do 8, so we have 4 more. And this is 3, 2, and this will be the last one when we go up. And then come back down. Straighten that front leg. Turn it to point forward, and we're going to get this on the other side. So again, we're starting with triangle. I'm going to scoot over a little bit more because I don't want to touch my wall. You have to work within the space that you're in. Again, this back foot is not necessarily parallel, but it can be if you have ankle issues. The other foot is pointed away, and we're just going to lean and come back up and pop. I don't know if you heard that. And it's okay if your breath gets out of place, especially when doing this. If you're talking to anyone that you might be doing the yoga with, it's very easy for your breath to get misplaced. One more because I lost count. All right, this next one, we go over, drop the hand wherever it lands. If you're up on the thigh, that's fine, but never put it on your kneecap. Each side is different. Slowly come up on an inhale, bend that knee. Keep it bent. Turn your palms face up, and we're going to do our arms for a count of 8. So inhale, and 1. We've got 4 more. 3 more. This is number 2. And the last one. All right, straighten that leg, turn the foot forward. Come into a forward fold, wide-legged. If you need a block, that's okay. You can just come to flat back. If you have a block or a chair or a paint can. You can also play with the levels. You can turn your block different ways. And you can make it lower. With this being the first forward fold, you can have a softness in your knees. Go ahead and walk your feet towards you a little bit, so your heel toe to bring it in a little bit more. Bend your knees a lot. Let yourself sink between your legs. Slowly and gently roll yourself up. When your head comes up, take your arms overhead. Fingertips touch. Exhale, bring it all the way down to the center. Inhale up. Exhale, come into that forward fold. Again, if you need the block, use it. You're going to leave your left hand on the block. Take your right arm up. Slowly bring it down and switch sides. Slowly bring that one down. Bend your knees, let your palms face your face. Slowly and gently rise up, watching your hands as they come chest level. Turn them out and up. Swan dive, forward fold. Arms go up behind you. Bend your knees a lot. Swing your hands forward. And you're in a deep chair or horse. And then bring your arms back towards you as you straighten your legs. Take your arms back up. Come to a flat back, airplane arms. Slowly begin to rise. When your head comes up, your palms turn face up. They slowly come up. Exhale all the way down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Bend your knees a little bit. Bring your hands to rest on the block or the floor. Straighten your legs. Left hand on the block. Right arm to the sky. Switch sides. Bring the opposite hand down and the other one up. Slowly bring it down. I want you to walk your feet in a little bit closer. Back to mountain pose. Bend your knees if you need to. Let your arms just dangle and be loose. Slowly and gently come up. As your head comes up, you go all the way to the sky with your hands. Exhale to your heart. All right, we're going to do a little bit in chair. I'm going to swing them back. Inhale up. Exhale back. This is 4 and 5. Let's do 5 more. 5 and 4, 3, 2, last one, and hold it up behind you. You can sink your hips down a little lower if you like. Swing the arms back up by your ears. Slowly begin to stand and rise. Look up between your hands. Bring them down and back behind your back. Take your shoulders towards each other behind you. And release. We are going to come onto the floor. I'm going to move the chair all the way out of the way. And you're going to come on to we're going to come to seated first. So let's come down here to seated for just a moment. And maybe if you have a water bottle or a glass of water handy, go ahead and grab a drink. Replenish yourself. All right, take a moment here. We're just going to settle in. We'll take 2 more sighing breaths, just like that. One more. Whichever leg is in front, you're going to lean to that side and come forward, go around. We're going to do this for about 10 rounds, and then we'll reverse and do the other side. Breathe normally. Enjoy hopefully how good this feels in your body. All right, we're going to lean back and switch. Which foot is in front? And we'll get that on the other side. We're not taking these as slow as we normally do because we still want to have that momentum that we've just got through building up. All right. Take your both feet over to the side and come up to all fours. Now, I am going to have to do mine a little bit different. You can stay on your mat. I'm going to borrow a piece of another one, maybe. And we're going to be on all fours, and I'm hoping you can see all of me. I don't know. I'm not going to hit anything that way anyway. So what we're going to do basically little bird dogs. But before we do that, we're going to exhale, round like a cat. Inhale, arch your back, dip it down, belly down. Exhale, round like a cat. You're looking between your legs. Inhale, flat back, or not flat back, belly releases down. We'll do one more cat-cow. All right, come to a neutral spine. We're going to take one leg all the way straight back. Doesn't matter which one, because you're going to take the opposite arm straight out by your ear. Now, if you run into something like I am, I'm just going to take this arm and put my hand to the back of my shoulder so I'm not running into anything. But I'm still balancing on opposite hand and opposite knee. All right, slowly release, and we're going to get that on the other side. Extend the other leg out, opposite arm. Slowly release, and we'll repeat once again, opposite side, opposite arm. Your gaze is always down between your hands. Release, switch sides. Release. Again, go to the other side. Release, switch sides. All right. We're done with that. So if you can, sink your hips back down towards your heels and you're sitting on your feet. Now, if this is too much, you can take a block and place it on your heels or just at the, well, I say you can, I'm over here slipping off. And that'll raise you up a little bit higher. But this is a really good stretch for the top of your feet. All right, we're going to come up out of that position. And we are going to go into being on our back. On our bellies, sorry. I'm used to going onto our backs, but we're going to come down onto our bellies. Your elbows are directly under your shoulders. And this right here might be more than enough for you. Okay? And you can stay right here the entire time. This might be just enough of a back bend for you. However, if you would like to do a little more, slide your elbows back a little bit more to where your hands are almost underneath your shoulders. Exhale, lower your face towards the mat. Inhale, come up. And you're only rising up just a little bit more than what you were in the other position. Exhale, come back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do this with your own breath. Five more. Last one. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring your forearms in front and let your head rest. All right, slowly and gently, we're going to come back up onto all fours and then bring ourselves to sitting, except we're going to take our legs out as wide as we possibly can and still be comfortable. Matter of fact, I'm going to have to scoot back just a hair. My heels on my mat, the hard floor does not feel good to the heels. have a block or you need a block because you have short arms, that's fine. Now is the time to have it right in front of you at any height that you need to be comfortable. We're going to take a breath in and inhale the arms up. On the exhale, you're going to hinge at your hips and bring your hands forward. So maybe we don't need the block so much. You're not actively reaching out. Your hands are just resting. Your elbows are soft. Your gaze is down between your hands. This might be as far as you go for this whole thing. That is okay. You only go as far as is comfortable for you. After about 4 or 5 breaths, see if you can't walk your hands a little further. Your elbows remain soft. You can, if you like, to just bow your head toward your chin towards your chest. Walk your hands a little further one more time, but only if it feels good. Slowly and gently walk your hands back towards your body until you are upright. Take a moment and bow your chin towards your chest. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Go ahead and do that a couple of more times. So you're just doing shoulder rolls with your chin tucked. Bring your head to a neutral space and take your shoulders forward. All right. We are going to come down onto our back. And this is where you might need that medium-sized ball or a throw pillow. The block will work just fine. We're going to rearrange, hopefully, a little bit better than what I am. We're going to come down onto our backs. All right. And our knees are going to be bent. You can just let your block rest on your belly. And you're going to gently windshield wiper your knees just for a moment. Maybe the block doesn't want to stay, and that's okay. All right. Bring your knees to point towards the ceiling. You're going to lift your feet up off the floor. Your shins are parallel with the ceiling and the floor. And you're going to place this block between your knees. And it's just going to rest there for just a moment. And then you're going to actively squeeze the block with your knees. And we'll hold this. I don't know. For a count of 5, maybe. And then you'll release. Relax your legs, quit squeezing, but you're still holding that block. And we will squeeze again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. relax. Squeeze again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Try to breathe normally while doing this. We tend to hold our breath when we squeeze. So we're going to squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And I know this doesn't look like hard work, but it's really working your hips. And you need this. We all do. So we're going to squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a breath. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Squeeze. Release. Take a breath. 2 more times. Squeeze. Release. Last time. Squeeze. Release. Bring your knees towards your chest. Remove the block. Let your hands rest on your knees and gently rock them north to south, head to toe. Now you can rock side to side. All right. Shins are parallel with the floor. Your hands are on the outside of your knees. We're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to push our legs out and your hands are acting as resistance. Now, if you've got one of those bands that can go around your legs or whatever and tie up, you can use that. But if not, just use your hands. And we're only going to do this one. And we're going to try to do it for the same amount that we did the other, but we'll just see. So your legs are nice and relaxed, and you're going to push them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right? And your hands are resistance. Push them out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Push out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Push out. Relax. Push out. Relax. Push out. Relax. 5 more. Push out. Relax. Push out. Relax. Push out. Relax. Push out. Relax. This is the last one. Push out. Relax. Bring your knees towards your chest. Gently rock side to side. All right, the next one we're going to do, we're going to choose which knee we want to keep by our chest and extend the other leg down. And this one I'm going to put on a timer. Let me get my phone to turn on. And you can rock your knee a little bit side to side if that feels good. We've really worked our hips today. And hopefully this helps with your low back pain and sciatica. You can rotate the ankle of the foot that you've got the knee a hold of. You can even stir the pot, do these little circles with that knee, going back and forth. Checking in with your neck, turning your head side to side. Slowly and gently release that leg all the way down. Let it fall open. Just notice if it feels different from the other side of your body. I'm going to go ahead and bend both knees so we can bring that opposite knee up. And again, you're going to slide the other leg down. And You can rock side to side. And once again, I will set the timer. You can gently rock this leg side to side. North to south. You can rotate the ankle of that foot. And check in with your neck on this side. Just let yourself relax into the pose. Always feel free to check in, make any adjustments that you need. All right. Slowly and gently release that leg all the way down. Let your arms fall open. And just take notice of how you feel, how your legs feel, how you feel in your own body. Slowly and gently bring that opposite knee up, and you're going to take a hold of the outside of that knee, and you're going to gently roll it over towards the opposite side. Slowly and gently return back, and we'll get that on the other side. Slowly return to center. You're going to bring both knees up. We're going to take them both up. Slowly return to center and get that on the other side. Knees are together, and you gently take them over to the opposite side. And you might run into a wall or somebody else. Slowly come back to center. Let your feet find the floor. Your knees are bent, and you're going to let them fall open. Let yourself just relax here. Slowly bring your knees together. And rock back and forth until you rock yourself upright. Take a nice, comfortable seat. Close your eyes. And we'll take 3 full breaths here. Bring your hands together at your heart. The light in me honors the light in each of you. I hope that you all enjoyed this class. And I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Till then.